say you do remember that day.
I remember. It was cold as hell outside.
It was raining.
Yeah.
It was raining bad. Man, it was like it was a movie.
I even looked for your mom's car. I was so confused. Well, actually, your mom wasn't there.
Yeah.
Huh?
I was looking though. I was looking for you.
Anyways, before we get anywhere near to that story, I want to say, hey, this is for the familiars, of course. This is another story time, and no, none of this is scripted. Today it is July 17th.
It's Thursday.
A nice Thursday. Now, technically, I really needed this shit to get done last night. But, you know, if you watch my other video on existentialism, you'll have a good idea on why the delay. You know, if you know, you know. Now, this video, I'm not going to make it too long because, you know, I would like to go somewhere today. Start my day off right. It's the morning. Good morning to y'all. I hate when I do that. When I be out thinking something, now I just start running laugh. It sounds psychotic. I don't do that.
What?
I don't do that like in real life. Have psychotic breaks and then laugh. Anyway, in my head, you know, I never think Za could send you anywhere besides, you know, third dimension, third, fourth dimension. You know, it can't do much from there. And with me, it's another thing I never really considered is like being careful on what. Even now, right? Living somewhere else. Probably said it before, but living somewhere else just because it's this video. Right? You know, you get different strands of stuff. You get different packages, and you know, some may be higher, some may be lower. That's why I've been trying to like pay attention to my body and how it reacts to this shit. But sometimes it be the stacks, cause I know a lot of niggas don't take breaks. Shit, I didn't take breaks. So while I'm like, well, you know, while I'm used to just smoking, you know, you're gonna have munchies. No. So I don't know with 2025 who even still eats McDonald's for real. Cause McDonald's ain't changed for shit. They don't even have deals. So McDonald's was just in the vicinity, just around the area, right? And the kind of McDonald's that I live by though, it was kind of dingy, bro. And when you would go there, cause you know at nighttime, that's where I'll take my breaks or whatever. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I took breaks all the time. But this particular break, I wanted McDonald's, right? Now, when you on your teeth, bro, and this ain't thing, this is grocery store rules too. Do not eat with your eyes. It gets worse though. You're completely out of it. And I knew for a fact it wasn't just a pack. I was doing just fine. When I say level-headed, I was very high-headed. I was high away from the present.
He didn't have head. He wasn't headed at all.
My head wasn't on. Cause sometimes, bro, some weed really hits you real quick with weed, like with the munchies. Some really don't. But this one, man, hit me quick. So I was like, all right, I got some money. And when you high, bro, you look at every opportunity that you got in front of you. You're like, okay, I got this bread. And then it's like, see, like sometimes we just be appetizing on purpose. It's nothing you really do. You got your weed right here in the tray. You know, it makes you feel happy. And then you got the food right here. And then it's like, okay, now I'm finna go get some more food. Just to set it all up for yourself. Now, it could have been some gluttony shit going on. I'm not gonna lie. But I get my first order right. And at this point, I'm not knowing what weight I'm at. But I wasn't big. I had been like 220, 224. I get my first meal. Got 2 drinks. Of course, my girl here some 2 drinks, 2 cookies, 2 quarter pounds, 2 chickens, and whatever. And I get that going. And you know how, okay, I'm done eating it. You feel me? I'm done eating it. And I'm like, man, okay, that shit kind of cool. That's good. It's cool. I take a nap. I don't know what possessed me to get back up and then order a second order. I don't know, because I don't even remember ordering it, I swear I thought you were asleep. Cause I was like, nah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. That's too much. Cause that's the thing. If you ever been on that hunchback time, when it comes to having money,
You did say something about it before I went to sleep, but I was out.
exactly. Yeah, you must have been out for sure. Cause I was on some midnight hunchback time. Because as soon as I had the second order, nigga, it was like 2 more sandwiches. Like the first sandwich, and it's so fucking fat. Cause you just see these 2 big ass McDonald's bags just sitting on the living room, and you just wake up to a second one, right? And I am like groaning like I am in labor when I had the second one. I was groaning in straight up labor. Now it must have been a funky day, because when you're in the survival mindset, let me put some knowledge on. When y'all in the survival mindset, what ends up happening is you think food is a source to your survival. You know what I mean? You think anytime you have to have fun, you should eat. You gotta eat when you're watching videos. You gotta eat when you're in the car. It's just
Like any type of plan.
there you go. So then when you think weed, you smoking. God's plan. Call it.
We have today.
You now have the natural survival instinct. Whatever your body would grab at, thought, impulsive. That's kind of how it works. So yeah, my dumb ass got two big ass bags.
You should just eat whatever.
I should just have one.
Or something.
But now a nigga just sitting on this couch groaning, and I've never had it so bad to the point where I couldn't sleep. Like, don't get me wrong, when you be going to sleep, you feel that shit hurting, but you can like thug it out. You really can. To the very end, you kind of almost feel it sizzle down. You catch a comfort, my nigga. It's a way to go to sleep with an upset stomach. My shit though, it was like, I was bloated and I'm smoked. But now I can't go to sleep because of my nose and mouth. Because I was sick. I woke up sick, hot sweats and everything, bro. So I'm just sitting like, no, that was the one thing I really thought that was what was going to happen. Like I was going to throw up. Because that's usually what I would think, right? You wake up, you feel crazy, and then your mouth start watering. So you're like, okay, clearly I got to throw up, right? Go to the bathroom, nothing. I was sitting in the bathroom thinking something may have happened so I could get rid of this feeling, right? Well, nigga, I was nice sweating. And I tried to sleep in the bed. I could sleep in the bed. I was like, I'm just gonna sleep on the couch because I'm rolling this shit. I got.
Drink some more?
Man, I was drinking. I was doing everything, man. I took a Pepto.
Oh wow.
That shit just tasted nasty. It just made it worse. So I'm just basically tossing and turning. It's a weed nightmare right now. Like you're high, you're sick, and you're bloated. How? Think about that, bro. You went to sleep with one burger. Then you just happen to take a second order. Who knows? And then you wake up, you bloated, you high, and you sick. To the point where you can't go to sleep. I wasn't even breathing out my nose or mouth. Only thing I was breathing out was my mouth. But when it's weird, it was just getting me fried to the point my senses, I think I was too locked in on my senses. Like, nigga, I'm gonna die from not breathing. Because I'm high. I'm sitting on the patio, like, breathing, looking at this 911. So I'm like, bro, it's a goddamn savings. It's right, 20-minute walk. Am I gonna go have labor, do a labor walk 20 minutes away because I'm bloated? Would this be embarrassing? Maybe. Yeah, just a little bit. It happens. But I took that walk anyways. It was not a great walk. It was raining. It was like gloomy. The streets were fucking empty. It felt like a fever dream. And then even when I got there, right, I'm walking around because, the hospitals aren't simple. You got to go through some type of door. It was like I was running through a maze. It's been a minute since I've even been in this hospital, but it felt like a maze, bro. I hit one corner thinking it was open. Nope, it's only for the morning. So I go to a different door. All the doors are locked. Now, mention it was like 1 o'clock in the morning. But what the fuck else? But I was supposed to sit there and pay? Mental distraught. I had to take action. Once again, a survival mindset. I don't know. So I'm walking around this hospital, just back and forth. Just back and forth, trying to get inside. I finally get inside. Just for the cop to lead me the wrong way. Mind you, I'm sitting here with this bloated, this baby, almost what it felt like. Just walking around, like, trying to keep my cool while I'm sweating and this, like, just... So I'm just, like, walking. I finally get to the front. After, like, I want to say, like, 45 minutes sweating this hallway. I'm surprised there are people there. So I finally go ahead and, like, check in with them. And they're just asking me. I'm like, just don't say you high, nigga. Don't say you high at all. Don't say it. You are sober with an upset stomach.
You know they will still take care of you if you're high, right?
No, I'm pretty probably will, but it's like, that's embarrassing. I didn't see them videos. They be like,
it ain't that bad.
I took an edible and I'm just a little too high. Like, no, nigga, you toughen the fuck up.
It ain't that bad.
And technically, all I told him when I got there, I was like, look, it was like, it was nice, it was wrong. I was like, I had to, cause you know, you get to the desk, you gotta be a little calm. You kind of gotta slow it down. That's just how I am. This is how I am. So I was like, hey man, I just got like this upset stomach, you know, with this, you know, I can't breathe out my nose and stuff. So I'm just trying to figure like, y'all got some Neosporin. Like the Neosporin spray, that was the one thing they told me, but I have experience using that before, but it was like, it fucked up your nostrils even worse. So I'm thinking they may give me like a pill. I'm thinking everything in a pill nowadays. Crazy ass day for me, cause I was like sick and confused. I was sick and confused that day. But my sister called me. She was like, nigga, where are you at? You know, it's a fucking Saturday. Why are you at the hospital?
Dude, I thought you were...
I know. For sure, I know. That's why I know. I remember the day, but I was too sick and confused to really, like, break it down. I'm like, I'm at least not gonna walk back. Not. I get home, bro, and it was just like, I was drained. And you ever get so high, bro, where you just like, when you're panicking over a sickness, it was like my brain wouldn't stop panicking over the sickness, basically. You know? It don't matter what strain you smoke, it's just like your brain is gonna be on active some way once you hit this plant. Some way, whatever you don't acknowledge is active. So I was sitting there getting texts from this lovely woman right here, seeing these texts like, oh my god. And then my brain isn't stopping working. I'm doing this. I get home. I'm trying to do laundry straight forward. I'm gonna do some laundry. She like, no, my sister like, no, you ain't gotta do all that. No, I'm trying to get some shit done. I don't care if I'm sick or not. It was crazy. It was really like blinking in and out of reality at one time while being sick. And I was using nasal spray, but you know, nasal spray, bro, you overuse it, you're fucked. I guess anybody that tries, you be using that shit, use that shit once or twice. Don't do both noses twice. Do one nose. You know, whatever nose feel the worst. That's how I did it. And then I let it sit. Let my shit leak. Whatever. You know, because you got to get it out first. That was the time that I accidentally went to the ER over some Zod smoked. And with some other things. But you know, we all survive our hardest days, man. Even in the rain. And I'm still here standing, doing as much as I can in my power to get a video out to you guys. Love this. I have an upload soon. Make sure you keep watching the other videos. You like, you subscribe, and you keep moving forward, man. Cause that's what you deserve, right? Love from Marvy out.
Said this bitch won't roll my weed up. She move fast like cheetah. Her first smell is reefer. Her best friend named Keisha. Told twin Uzis, call my Nina. You better watch your knees. I need roll my Doja fever. Run out the car with no lease. I met that boy so he can't even speak. I know my dick ain't cheap.